Hey guys, so in today's video I will be doing a voiceover of my night routine. Okay, so firstly starting, I would like to say that this video is also going to be very different from what I normally post, just because I didn't want to talk in this video and I just wanted to talk over the clips. So let's start off with what I do normally first, which is wash my face. So today I had to do a lot of things. I had to go to different campuses and tour different things. So I'm just taking off the makeup off my face right now. And while I do that, I'm just gonna talk. So I didn't know it was so boring going toward campuses. Like, I'm thinking I'm gonna see everybody, everything's gonna be chill. No, I was wrong. It was boring. And it was so boring. Like, y'all, I would have never thought college life would have been so boring, but it's really boring. And that's like that's not even my least favorite thing about college life, but it's like, damn, I'm coming out of high school, finna be a freshman again, and I'm really walking into nothing. And that's what it felt like. Like, it was really dry. Campus was dry as hell. And then on top of all that talk about campus life and college being boring, I had a whole TikTok blowing up during this. So I was really just thinking about like how many views I'm getting and stuff. Like, I was just being so self-centered in this mirror while taking off this makeup. And while I continue to take off this makeup, let's have a little chit chat. So I really went to the campus to see my man, but I didn't end up seeing my man. So I was really sad. And I just went like drive throughout the campus. Like, I don't know. I feel like that's kind of weird. Okay, let's go back to it. So I'm putting this face wash on my stuff and on myself. And it's like you know when you go to the dermatologist, they made this for my skin because I can't use CeraVe and stuff like that. So like I got a special type of face wash, I guess you could call it, for my face. So I'm just applying that on. And I applied in large amounts. You're not supposed to, but I do still. And it burns the hell out of my skin. But hey, it's clearing it up, and that's all that matters. And I don't care, I'm back to talking. So he really not my man, but he my man. You know, like when you like somebody and they like you, but y'all don't got no title on it, y'all just flirt a lot. That's what it is. So I was like kind of bummed out that I didn't see him. So I started playing sad music in the car and I cried. So like that's why my makeup kind of like, I don't know how to explain it. Like kind of, when you see it in the beginning, you will see it's kind of runny, and that's why. Cause I was crying in the car, sad about a boy. Mind you, I didn't even tell him I wanted to see him. Alright, now it's time to do my hair. So I normally wet it, brush it, and then put like conditioner and stuff. Not conditioner, leave-in conditioner and like milk creams and stuff like that. But I was already having to deal with really wet hair since I had just went out. And you could tell it's kind of wet at the top. So I'm just going to braid it down and let it dry up completely. And then the next day I'm going to wet it and curl it, because that's just way too much product to put in your head the same day. Mind you, I had washed my hair the day before, and it's already looking like it needs to be washed again. So what would be the point of caking it up with buku product? So I know everybody right now should be watching Love Island. So as we watching Love Island, y'all, I noticed that, I'm sorry, I'm about to spoil it. So if you have not watched it, don't watch what I'm about to say right here. So I'm watching the episode and I see Shelly and Ace get kicked out. So I'm like, what y'all getting kicked out for? Like, y'all only people that have a real relationship. I'm lost. But after I'm like thinking all of that, I'm happy they got kicked out too, because I honestly wanted Hood and Chris to win. And I know everybody gonna have like a mouth to say about Hood and Chris. Y'all can keep it to yourselves. I just like the Nick. I just like the. I'm sorry if you hear me say that. I just like the fact that he's a professional basketball player. Honestly, that's the only part I like. I don't care about the relationship. I don't care about how they talk to each other. I just care about that part. A professional basketball player. I don't know, y'all. I just like basketball. Let me stop. Okay, you just watched me top my hair. So now I'm finna brush my teeth. And brushing my teeth, now, this really do take a long time. So I did, like, cut it out for y'all. But after I brush my teeth, I go in with mouthwash. And, like, you know, I do what everybody do with mouthwash. Then I go back in with my toothbrush, toothpaste, brush my teeth. Then I go back in with some mouthwash. And while the mouthwash is in my mouth, I put my toothbrush in my mouth and like brush my teeth with mouthwash. And my tongue, like after I scrape my tongue, I use like the brush and the mouthwash to like brush my tongue. I don't know. It's so weird. And then after I do all of that, I go and floss. But I think I got my priorities mixed up because I think I was supposed to floss first and then do all of that, but I'm not sure. So now this is me getting all that excess makeup off with a real towel, and I don't know why, but when I seen how dirty that towel was, it kind of shocked me for a little bit because I thought I got all the makeup off. Like, ew. And then I'm gonna wash it off because like you can't just bleach that off there. You gotta actually rinse it off. And then I'm gonna go back in my face with that towel. Like, ew. I need a towel for stuff like that because this is actually disgusting now that I'm watching it live. Like, ew. Okay, as I'm playing in the mirror looking at my face, let's talk about my lineup. So, boom. As you can see, that's my perfume. That's 2 perfumes. That's one of my lotions. That's another lotion. And you can't see the other one, but that's another perfume. Y'all, so the first 2, which is that cotton candy lotion and then the perfume inside that cotton candy lotion, I use that really when I'm going out to random places. But the perfume on side of it and the lotion on side of it is when I'm going to hang out with my man. And I just thought y'all should know that. But I have like a Oscar perfume right there. You really can't see it, and that's making me mad. But that's a really good perfume. It smells so good, like for real. All right, boom. Now I'm finna hop in the shower because you can't do a nighttime routine without showering. Out the shower, boom. So you know, I'm on my iPad now, turning on that Love Island, cause your girl gotta catch up. And I don't know why it took a while, but that's me. Oh, y'all look at the camera. That's embarrassing. That's so embarrassing. Alright, now I'm watching my Love Island. Alright, I was done with Love Island, so now I'm reading my Bible because now I'm finna go to sleep. Not the little sleep, the big sleep. Bye, y'all. Thank y'all for watching.